Hi everyone, thank you for joining me. We're looking at this full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo that's happening on March 14th, 2025 at 23 degrees and 57 minutes. It will be happening at 2:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this lunar eclipse in Virgo will allow you to release any stuck or blocked energies that are keeping you from hearing your higher self. Energies that have been circling around your daily life, your daily routine, your job, your pets, your health, your lifestyle, that are no longer needed for your soul's path will be eclipsed out of your life. This could also mean a profound awakening for your path of letting go of control and letting God, source, the universe to provide a restructure that is needed for your life so that you can experience the ways of humanness that was meant for you. A higher vibrating soul full of joy, love, and hope that can discern when to have compassion and unconditional love for self and for others. So we're going to take a look at some aspects happening. So we have Mercury in Aries that will conjunct Venus retrograde. That is also in Aries. With Venus retrograde, you are rethinking, revising what you as an individual need to balance and bring in harmony to the situation. Okay. Uranus will trine the moon and also sextile the sun. This is instant changes for your vitality and your emotional body, whether that's for more money, more love, more confidence. Instant changes will be happening with Uranus activated here. Neptune will conjunct the sun and give clarity to what is needed in your vitality, whether that mean that you need boundaries put up or unconditional love for others or more faith and hope, but it will bring in some type of clarity needed for you and your emotional body. So I'm going to go over all the signs. Please watch your sun, moon, and rising sign to get a full picture of what's happening in your world. Take time out to like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you soon. Hi Leo, hope you're doing well today. This is for Leo, sun, moon, or rising. We're going to take a look at this full moon lunar eclipse that's happening in Virgo. Please like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. So we have the moon in Virgo, and the sun will be in your 8th house. Now, the moon is where you're releasing, okay? And the sun is the reason why, all right? So, the 2nd house is your self-worth and confidence. It is your money. It is what you value. It is the value that you bring into the world, right? This is your value, and that is Virgo. Virgo is health. Virgo is your daily routines, your daily work and employment, your lifestyle. It is co-workers, servicing others, and pets. Organizing and detail orientation is Virgo. Okay? And this is where you're releasing. This could actually be a release of some type of criticism or pessimism in regards to your self-worth. And it's because of that psyche that is changing. Okay? That psyche is having an upgrade. 8th house deals with your psyche. It also deals with transformation. And Pisces can be endings, right? Pisces can be an upgrade of your consciousness. It could also be sabotage. Okay, just to let you know that there, sabotage is activated. Secrets are activated with Pisces. Also, we're going to go over the 8th house so you know why things are being released in a second, okay? Crisis, legal matters, divorces, other people's resources, debts, taxes, and government, grants, loans. This is where hidden knowledge and taboo topics are. This is investments in long-term finances. Death and rebirth is the 8th house. Inheritance is the 8th house. Soulmates merging together is the 8th house. So your lifestyle, your money could be changing because of a merging of two souls that are happening. Your lifestyle, your money, your values could be changing because of a transformation of your psyche, like we talked about. It could be that it's also changing because of shared resources that is coming to you. That could look like another person's resources. That could look like an inheritance that comes to you. A payout of an investment of something that happens that feels like it's divine. That feels like the universe has your back, because that is Pisces, right? And it could pay out to you and change your money. That could happen. But you're releasing an old lifestyle. You're releasing a way that you've been having a habit in regards to maybe food that dealt with your health. That could be something, because food is the 2nd house and your health is Virgo. So it could be wrapping up together. It could also be a situation of a death and rebirth of your money. And that could look like anything. It could be a death and rebirth of what you value and how you bring value out into the world. That could be something too. Because transformation is activated with that 8th house. Loans are activated with the 8th house. And it could look like your lifestyle is changing because of a loan that you had to get for something that dealt with maybe a leak or something that happened in the home. Or because that's Pisces, right? Because mortgages are activated with the 8th house. An actual loan could be happening because of a crisis. It could be a situation of you having to use other people's resources so that you can have a cushion of some sort. And I say that because luxury and money and your lifestyle is in the 2nd. Okay? And so there could be somebody else's resources that's needed to help you with that. It could literally be a Pisces, right? Pisces has a lot to do with loss, and death is activated with the 8th, okay? So keep in mind that it could be literal with a Pisces or Virgo, right? Keep in mind that it could be literal with some type of transformation or a loss of money that happens that pushes you to using grants, government, a loan, something of that nature, right? Divorces are activated during this time, and it could be that your money is changing, your lifestyle is changing because of a divorce, maybe even your self-worth, okay? But with Pisces, it's asking you to let go and go with faith and know that the divine is on your side when it comes to those things, even in crisis, because Pisces is the higher octave of the astrology chart. It is the 12th house. And it can transform at any moment. And it being in a Scorpio house in your chart, you have that ability to transform. Okay? You have that ability to transform crisis that happens. You have that ability to transform any type of psyche situation, like anything that's happening in your mind's eye. And you have the ability to use other people's resources as needed. They are there for you to use. And if you've ever been through a divorce, I'm sure it had been on your side. Because you have Pisces here, right? Okay, so let's look at some other transits that are happening here. We're going to take a look at Mercury that will be conjunct Venus retrograde. And these will be in Aries. So we have Mercury and Venus conjunct in Aries. Now, Venus is retrograde, so, you're revising, you're reviewing, you're reflecting, okay? You're also rethinking. I do want to state, too, that Mercury will be retrograde the next day after this eclipse, all right? So keep that in mind. But the 9th house deals with a belief system. It deals with religious beliefs, your philosophy, the bigger picture. It can be the house of opportunities also. It's in-laws and grandchildren and grandparents. Higher education is here, media and publishing, legal cases, teachers, preachers, and gurus. Okay? So Venus is asking you to revise, rethink what it is, the bigger picture. What's the bigger picture surrounding who you are? What's the bigger picture of what you want out of life? That's the philosophy, a belief system that may need to be tweaked in regards to your self-worth. With this eclipse, you're releasing that second house, remember? So what is it as your identity that you're holding on to, a belief system that you're holding on to that is represented by your identity that needs to change? And as an individual, how do you look at the bigger picture? Is it in harmony? Is it in balance with what you believe in life? Is other people's belief systems affecting your identity? Okay? And I say that only because Chiron is in Aries. And when Chiron is in Aries, we are questioning our identity. We are questioning what makes us us and how other people are looking at us. And what do I need to do about my physical body or my physical appearance, right? Chiron is here as a wounded healer, stating, are you being acknowledged through you or from other people? Is your belief system about yourself because of others, or is it yours? Okay? So let's get deeper with this, because it's going to square Mars in Cancer. So let's look at that. So Cancer is in your 12th house, which is the house that Pisces rules in astrology. And there could be some type of frustration, irritation, maybe even motivation to change that belief system. Okay? And there could also be some type of loss that happens that changes your belief system. Okay, I do want to say that. We have death and rebirth activated. We have loss activated with Pisces, and loss is activated with the 12th house. Okay, so I'm putting that out there. People that are activated is grandchildren, grandparents, in-laws. Okay, and also the signs that are activated: Pisces, Aries, Cancer, Virgo. All right. And I think that's all the people though. A teacher, preacher, or guru, or someone of a religious factor could be that. Or mother figures, single fathers, because we have Cancer activated. Okay. So, I mean, honestly, when it comes to astrology, it could be anybody, but loss is activated. And death and rebirth is activated, and that could be what changes the belief system. It could just be a transformation, because that's Pisces. It could be a belief system revolving around a home, a mother figure, around the way that you heal, right? Because healing and restoration is activated. And it could be coming from some type of family situation. It could be coming from some type of ancestral line. I say these things because they're Cancer. Okay, and your healing house is the 12th. And Cancer themes are mothers, mother figures, family, your security, your home life, sense of belonging, emotional body, and foundation. All of those are things that you will awaken to, and what you need to heal. Could be single fathers too, because they're in Cancer, okay? But all in all, this is where that belief system is surrounding, that's making your identity. But the questions are you using somebody else's belief about you as your identity? And that's where things have to change. Things have to transform. Okay? I'm seeing if there's anything else here, because I'm talking about your psyche right now. But it could be a tangible situation. It could be a situation of, like I said earlier, of this is revolving around a divorce. And it could be that you're wondering whether or not you're going to have the house because home and property is here. Or wondering whether or not you should have the home. In that case, I would say no, because the 12th house is loss. Okay? And if you were to keep that home, it would remind you of loss, right? So, this could also be a situation of Aries with Chiron and Mars in Cancer, stating that maybe you should live further away, okay? Or it could be that you need to find a job to where you can nurture other people. And nurturing, nurturing is in the 12th house. I say job because Taurus rules your 10th. And that's where you're releasing, okay, that money that you make, that self-worth, and Taurus being activated rules that 10th of your professional life, okay. It could also be a situation to where if there had been a divorce or had been someone asking for one, that belief system surrounding that has to change, and that you should nurture yourself, that maybe even talk to a mother or a mother figure. But we do have other things happening. We have Uranus, that instant change, being activated in Taurus in your 10th. Let me grab this. There we go. Instant change happening in the 10th house. And it will sextile the sun in Pisces. And also trine the moon in Virgo. Okay. So the instant change happening within your status, within your home, within the role that you have in life. The instant change that's happening in your professional life, work, or career, your power, could be a parent situation, right? Could be a father situation. It could be a change there. But it's activated with the sun and the moon. So this is going to reflect on, this instant change is going to reflect on the 8th and the 2nd house. So like I said, it could be a releasing of your lifestyle because of job. It could be a releasing of a lifestyle because of divorce. It could be a releasing of a lifestyle because of merging with another soul. It could be that you're making money by yourself on an individual level rather than working for someone else. It could be, and you're having to get capital by using a loan, right? That could happen like that. It could happen to where, because we have Taurus in the second house with that individual money. Okay, that's where I got that. But it could be that your self-worth and your power is changing because of that psyche that's changing, right? I do want to look at your first house before I move on, because the first house is very important because it's activated with Leo. And I'm going to explain the first house to you first, because with Aries activated with Chiron and also activated with Mercury and Venus, this is a lot of energy of what's happening with your identity, okay? And first house is your identity. It's your physical body, your image, your looks, and the way that other people see you, Leo, okay? And this is also the way that you lead yourself throughout the world, whether you're a sun, moon, or a rising. Leo is the fifth house, okay? You lead yourself throughout the world by your ninth affiliations, okay? By Sagittarius themes. You lead yourself throughout the world and people see you by your belief system. They see you by being a person that is able to teach, preach, or show others what they have went through. Okay? You lead yourself and people see you throughout the world as a person that can see beyond what's happening, the bigger picture. You lead yourself, your identity, and the way that other people see you is as a fun person, as a loving person, as a friend. I tell this because Leos, they forget that they are the ruler over the fifth house. They forget that they are the sun shining brightly for everybody, right? They forget that. Because sometimes Leos feel like they have to wear a mask as a performance. They feel like they have to wear a mask for everyone so that they can't see the real them. But the real you is why you are important, is why everybody is so interested and wants you to come out of your shell, okay? So that they can hear your belief system. So that they can hear what you have to say in regards to what you think of your philosophy about things. So that, they can see the optimism from the struggle that you've been through. Okay? Because Sagittarius deals with religion. It deals with higher education, skills and learning abilities, the bigger picture, travels, right? Where you've been, other cultures, and it could be, dealing with whatever legal issues that you've been through. People need to know this, you know what I mean? People need to have that information, and you're the person to bring it to them. You're the person that can shine a light and show others that you can love life no matter what you've been through. And, depending on a Leo's chart, I know that there are different types of aspects and different types of situations that you could have went through. But being a Leo is not shutting off the fun, okay? Just because you're able to see the truth. All right. And I say that only because I'm a Pisces sun. And Pisces is about, you know, the raw. It's having and enjoying the fantasy of life, but life gives you the opposite, and you have to deal with that. And Leos understand that to the depth, you know. And so I'm pointing out your identity because you need to know how people see you. Because family has a lot of influence in regards to your belief system, okay, right now. And family has maybe a lot of influence in regards to the bigger picture. But you yourself have control over the bigger picture because you own the 5th house. And you need to see your power in that. Aries is where you find your power. Aries is your identity. Aries is the way that other people see you. And that's the 9th house. Okay? You're able to choose what you believe and how you believe in your philosophy. You're able to see things as the way that you want to see them, whether or not it makes sense to anybody else, but it should be in some type or shape of form of an optimistic view, right? Some way, somehow of being optimistic about your identity, some way, somehow of being optimistic about what you believe and what brings you confidence. Okay. Man, I got on a tangent. I think I went over pretty much all of it. There is an unveiling that's going to happen. Clarity is going to come to you in regards to where Pisces is, because we have Neptune will conjunct the sun. And Neptune will bring in clarity in regards to whether that is the transformation that you're going to go through, the situation that's going to be the catalyst of that transformation, or whatever secrets are going to be unveiled in that 8th house. Okay? And I think that is about it. Leo, thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.